stream. You're watching me, Casey Ford. I've got the SBT. I've got Sleeping Beauty Turquoise for you. Again, apologies. Wow, we're a little. We're very fashionably late. We're very fashionably late, but I will try to make up with the fashion and not what I'm wearing with my skeletons. Wearing my skeletons, they got a little bit of a dirty dancing lift going on with my little skeleton shirt. But I've got Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I got Just Jen watching. I got Isaac Abadi watching. Oh, those are some of our loyal viewers throughout. Well, I mean, I've only been doing this a little bit over a year at this point. But hey, here's the thing. I wanted to kick off the show with this. I want to let everybody know I'm taking on some additional responsibilities here at Shop LC. So I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but whether I'm going to continue doing these live streams is very much up in the air. So I would love to hear your feedback on it. Just I don't know how much time I'm going to have to dedicate to these. I know you're used to seeing me on the Thursday, 2 o'clock, but I'm doing the Friday today. Might not be available for the Thursdays moving on, but if you want to keep seeing me live stream, I would love to hear from you. Please interact with me. Please let me know. I've got a big decision to make whether I'm going to continue doing these. And it's good news. It's not a bad thing. I love being up here. I love interacting with you. Just as I said, I'm taking on a whole lot of more responsibilities on the other side of the camera where I belong, where I've been here at Shop LC for over 16 years at this point. So just look, if you appreciate these shows, if you want to keep seeing me out here, let me know. Help influence my decision whether I'm going to keep doing these live streams. Leave it at that for now. But yes, as I said, have Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I have 22 pieces. And much less time to get to all of them now that we're 22 minutes past the hour. But you know me, I talk fast, I move fast. We're going to get through some amazing deals. And I believe we're going to start with this Cabochon Round Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. This is going to be Shop 1. That's your call to action. That's the thing that you need to do. If you are interested in this ring, you're going to comment Shop 1, whether you're watching me on YouTube, the Shop LC app, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I forgot if I said our website versus the Shop LC app. There's so many ways to watch. There's so many ways to shop. There's so many ways to save. But if you want this one, if you want this ring, if you want to make it yours, you're going to comment Shop 1 in the chat. No spaces, just SHOP1. And that it's not even an obligation to buy. It just means that Elias behind the scenes, he's going to send you a link in your DMs to go to our e-commerce website, and you can check out from there. But when you do, you're going to need to remember to comment live 25. Somebody mess with my cheat sheet. And a little dry erase board. Somebody had to display something about diamonds earlier, so I usually get my live 25 discount code. But yes, when you type in live 25 in the coupon code area at checkout, there it is. Lies on the spot there. You're going to save an additional 25% off. I think on most of the things you can see like right here what the price is, but that's not going to be your price because of that Live 25 discount code. So we're going to get to that. I'll try to educate you more. I'll try to tell you more about why Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is so special. But again, I got 22 pieces to get to and not that much time. So this is our Joy Premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, a multi-gemstone, 5.7 carat, enhanced bloom, enchanted bloom ring. This is 18 karat vermeil, yellow gold over sterling silver. We have sizes 5 through 10 available to you today. So take advantage of that. But yes, so it says multi-gemstone, but you want to know what those are, right? Well, you have 29 round cut blue sapphires. Those are those dark blue gemstones in this. It's kind of a triple halo because you have that single halo. Ooh, wait, there's also green sapphires? There's 14 green sapphires. 14 green sapphires and then 45 moissanite. 45 moissanite. Once we get it kind of a larger image. Well, he's reading my mind. Reading my mind. Go up to the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I want to make sure I start with the star of the show here. That's a 10 millimeter round Cabochon cut 3.3 millimeter bezel set Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. Then you have moissanites in a halo surrounding that centimeter diameter Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. And then in this double halo along the outside, you have blue and green sapphires, as well as more moissanite. The green sapphires, I know they're not that like deep, dark, foresty green. When you get sapphires in the green color, they kind of get more to that. It's a softer green. It's a more earthy green. There's a little bit of almost like browniness to it. It's not the most foresty, but I like that for this because we're really relying upon those blue sapphires to accentuate and bring out the color of your robin's egg blue Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. And again, the total gem weight on this ring is 5.7 carats. It is 925 nickel-free sterling silver with an 18-karat yellow gold vermeil over, giving you that beautiful look, that beautiful sheen, that beautiful shimmer. There we go. Why does he keep saying Sleeping Beauty Turquoise? What's the deal with that? Well, let me tell you. I've actually been out to Arizona, the place where this is sourced. It's actually, we would go annually to the Tucson Gem Show every year out there where we get some amazing deals on some of the rough gemstones that then we send out to get placed into beautiful jewelry like this. But out there, you have the one, the only, the single source Sleeping Beauty Turquoise mine, which has not been in operation for over a decade now, well over a decade. Actually, it's been a while since I've been to that show, but last time I was, we did drive out to the mine that used to produce Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. How do you know that something is a Sleeping Beauty Turquoise? Well, it has this robin's egg blue color that's so consistent, that's so even, and that doesn't typically have, or really just doesn't have that copper banding that you're going to see in so much turquoise. And hey, I love that style of turquoise as well, but this is the premium. This is the stuff. This is what people are really coveting, what they're really going after at the moment. It's precious, it's awesome, but here's the thing. The mine is still technically in operation, but when you're mining for something like turquoise, you have a big decision to make. You either have to mine the turquoise out of the mine, or you have to prioritize mining the copper that turquoise is typically found alongside. And the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise mine eventually decided that the turquoise, we're not getting as much out of it, it's becoming more costly, so they started mining the metal out of it as well. And this is kind of an either-or thing. Not saying that nothing would ever come out, but it is what it is. But either way, you get this robin's egg blue. You get that even, consistent coloring from the American source. And the reason that they call it Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, I should have kicked the show off with this. How am I already 8.5 minutes in and I haven't even told you? The mountain range that it's mined out of gives you the silhouette of a woman lying in repose. I'm kind of pretending it'll pop up there eventually. I'm working at least the bone already. Between him trying to get our technical difficulties figured out at the beginning of the show and my motor mouth calling for everything left, right, and center as we do the show. He's working hard today, and he's earning his keep. He's definitely earning his keep today. While he's doing that, I'm going to show you the gallery view of your ring. Look at how tall and proud that gemstone sits. Look at that under gallery, how comfortable that is. Look at all the additional work that they put into the under gallery of your beautiful 5.7 carat ring. And again, this is Shop 1. You're going to comment Shop 1 in the chat, no matter what platform you're watching me on. And from there, we will send you the link to make this purchase directly on your website. And while we're still doing the mountain range thing, let's get to your price on this one. Like I said, I got too many pieces to get to. We're going to move fast today. Everyday low price at Shop LC is $329.99, but after your live 25 discount code, that's going to take it all the way down to $247.49, and we're also going to let you use budget pay on this item, which will take your price down to $49.50 per month for 5 months. There's no credit check, no interest, no fees, just splitting out your payments over 5 months to make it a little bit more easy for you to get that directly to your doorstep. It's not layaway. We're not going to wait for you to pay it off over the course of those 5 months. We will ship it out immediately. And guess what? The Shop 2. Is there a pattern to this? Yes. Each item, we're going to go up one number. So Shop 1 is the ring, but Shop 2 is going to be the matching pendant. It also has your blue sapphires, your green sapphires, your moissanites, your 925 sterling silver with your 18 karat yellow gold overlay.
Same pricing as well.
Same pricing as well. Same pricing. Oh no, we're going to have to do that thing too. Oh no, not the additional savings thing. We'll get there. We'll get there. You get your chain as well. You got your lobster claw clasp. It's a 20-inch chain. It's included. Let me show you the back of this as well. We even finished the back on your pendant, which is not strictly necessary, but we love having that attention to detail when it comes to our manufacturers in Jaipur, India, the jewelry manufacturing capital of the world. Beautiful pendant. Actually, I'm going to put a ruler on this one as well, but before I do, I'm going to first use my ruler in teacher mode to show you what I was discussing. So, this is what the rough material looks like as it comes out of the mine with your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Endless and calm turquoise, whatever that says. But this is the mountain range. When I went out there, I was on the other side of the mountain, which is actually, it's kind of funny because it's very industrial on the other side. You got no trespassing signs and barbed wire, and it's kind of like step cut into the side of a hill. But from this angle, you can kind of see that the mountain looks like the silhouette of a woman in repose, lying on her back, dreaming of the beautiful blue hues, the beautiful robin's egg blue hues of Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, which we now have in this pendant, which is going to be your Shop 2 option. Comment Shop 2 if you're interested in the pendant. It is 1.25 inches from top to bottom, including your bail. Your beautiful bail, that's the chain, your 18-inch or 20-inch chain, excuse me, passes through. And again, you have that initial halo of round cut moisanites. Then you have 2 additional halos of multi-gemstones between your blue and green turquoise sapphires, excuse me, and additional moisanites. Moisanites are a highly refractive gemstone. It was initially discovered by Henry Moissan in the early 19th century in a meteor impact crater. But all these moisanites, and pretty much any one that you're going to be able to get your hands on, are lab created. That's right, lab created. It's not as... People need to get over any reservations that they have about lab-created gemstones. I'm telling you, it's just the way the world's moving. And that's the way that moisanites are brought to people's doorsteps. But people love moissanite because it diffuses the light even more than a diamond does. You know that poster, you know, the album cover, Dark Side of the Moon, where that ray of light comes in that one side of the prism and then out the other side. You get that little diffraction, the rainbow coming out the other side. Well, if a diamond does that to the light, moissanite does that to the light. Yes, you're going to get all kinds of goofy sound effects when you're watching me, Casey Ford, on the Shop LC live stream. So that's what moissanite does. It just refracts the light even more than a diamond. That's why people are falling in love with it. And again, this is a 3.23 carat Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, 10 millimeters in diameter, bezel set, and then you have your 29 round blue sapphires. Sorry, I'm trying to... Hey, Michael, we got Michael Labers up there. Okay. He's a bit biased. I've been working with Michael Labers for almost as long as I've been working here at Shop LC, which has been 16 years. So a little bit of praise from the choir coming out there, but I'm glad he's watching. No. Well, I guess it's not quite past your bedtime, Michael. It's, 8 o'clock? No. We're on daylight time here, so I think it's 7 there, or you're 5 hours ahead this half of the year. Fun stuff. Oh, I better get to the price on the pendant. But as I said, it's the same as your ring, the matching ring. So here's your matching ring, here's your matching pendant, and if you want the pendant, it's the exact same price, which is $247.49 after your Live 25 discount code, or $49.50 per month over the course of 5 months. Equal, easy, interest-free payments on those. But as I said, those are Shop 1 and Shop 2. But I've got 22 pieces, and I don't like having leftovers at the end of my show. So we're going to keep moving on to a necklace. This necklace, all the way over here.
The bracelet afterwards.
And the bracelet afterwards. Again, they're throwing all kinds of more gemstones at me, but I love it. I love being able to tell you the stories behind all of these gemstones. And that's the thing. Like I alluded to at the beginning of the show, I'm used to being on that side of the camera. That's where I'm way more comfortable. That's where I'm way more natural. But then I came up here because over my years here at Shop LC, I've gotten to go to so many mines, so many trade shows. I've had so many great experiences. And I just accumulated so many stories over the years that I decided I wanted to come up here on the live stream and share some of them with you. as with this necklace, the Joy Premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and multi-gemstone. This is a total gem weight of 17.15 carats. This is also 925 sterling silver, but we have a rhodium overlay on this. Rhodium is from the platinum family of metals. It gives you a lot of shimmer. It gives you a lot of shine. It's just another attention to detail, another piece of quality that we like to do when we manufacture our jewelry, because we are vertically integrated. That's how we bring you the amazing prices. Our parent company owns and operates a jewelry manufacturing facility out in Jaipur, India, the jewelry manufacturing capital of the world. And this is how dedicated we are to not only the world, but to passing on the savings to you. Our factory is entirely run off of solar power from the panels on top of the factory. So when we make this jewelry, we're not even passing on the electric bill to you. That's wild. I mean, who else can say that? Most jewelry manufacturers can't, but we certainly can. So we really try to do things as ethically and as sustainably as possible. But let's get into this, shall we? You have 9 round cut Sleeping Beauty turquoises, and those are the ones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you have your 10th Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is this fancy cabochon pear cut at the base. But then we have all these accentuating gemstones, including rhodolite garnets, including, what are these blue ones? Oh, tanzanites. Tanzanites. We even put tanzanites in your beautiful necklace, your 18-inch necklace. Actually, this is one I want to test. This is one I want to test really quick. Make sure we're giving you that accurate information, because when I see 18 and when I see something about this style that I'm about to point out to you, I get a little suspicious. I get suspicious in an awesome way. I get suspicious in a good way. I'm putting this to the test just offside of the camera right now. You don't need to watch me doing some... Okay. Error alert, error alert. We're calling this an 18-inch necklace, but it's not. It's not. I'm so sorry. Well, no, I'm really not sorry at all, because you're getting a 20-inch necklace. Let me show you what's going on here. When I put the lobster claw clasp at the end here through this jump ring, you got yourself a 20-inch necklace. But if you put it at that first jump ring, this is an 18-inch necklace. So when you see in those item details that it's an 18-inch necklace, it's actually an 18 to 20-inch. Just want to get that out of the way. But is it behind me? Yes, it's behind me. Okay, you got all these marquise cut gemstones, and I don't have the time to go as deep as I would love to go with each one of these. But these green ones, those are chrome diopsides. Those are from Siberia. They can only mine that 3 months out of the year in a good year, and they haven't been mining. They haven't had a good year in a while, so there hasn't been anything coming out of those mines for quite some time. And even if it did, we wouldn't be doing a deal with that particular country at this point. I'm not going into it. You understand what I'm saying. Then you got tanzanites. The next one's in with these beautiful marquise cut. That's another single source gemstone that only comes from Tanzania, outside of the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. It's actually technically closer to another mountain out there, but near Arusha. I've been out there. I've been in those mines. It's quite the adventure. Then you have your rhodolite garnets. So you've got 3 different fancy gemstones in your marquise cut in your necklace. That's 17.15 carats total gem weight. And then you have that drop. I love how this is going to sit on the neckline. I love that drop with that pear cut Sleeping Beauty turquoise. All cabochons, of course. And again, I really don't believe the price on this one. I'm shocked that we're so close to the price that we had for the ring and for the other necklace that we had to kick off the show. This one's Shop 3. Comment Shop 3 if you're interested. But either way, everyday low price at Shop LC, $399.99 for this full-blown necklace. But after I can even do this math in my head, I'm really good at math. I'm just really bad at it when I got a camera pointing at me. After your Live25 discount code, that takes it all the way down to $299.99, or just $60 a month for 5 months on your budget pay. Beautiful piece. I love the fancy cuts of all your fancy gemstones that you have. I love the scroll work that they have on each setting surrounding your cabochon cut round Sleeping Beauty turquoises. And I love how that pear cut is individually articulated at the bottom there. And I love the amazing low price. I mean, imagine going to any jeweler. Most jewelers aren't going to have Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I've referred to Shop LC as a Goldilocks sized company. I think that's part of what makes it so competitive. A lot of larger companies, they are never going to bring you something like Sleeping Beauty turquoise because there's not enough of it out there. They can go to these places that we go. They can make a bid on a parcel, but at the end of the day, they're too big of a company. They need to keep everything moving along. Or even your brick and mortars. If you have a brick and mortar jewelry store that's nationwide, they're not going to be able to purchase enough Sleeping Beauty turquoise to put stock into every single store that they have around the country. But if we were any smaller of a company, we just wouldn't have the buying power. We wouldn't have the cash on hand. We wouldn't have the capacity to get in on something like this. So us being a Goldilocks-sized company, we can make a bid on the smaller parcels of really rare and unique and interesting gemstones. And we can do that without being an individual small boutique that doesn't have the clout, doesn't have the negotiating skills. We travel around the world. Actually, you're not going to, no matter what I decide, you're not going to see me next week. Just my calendar is already booked up. You might see me the following week, but you're not going to see me 3 weeks from now because guess what? I'm going to Vegas, baby. I'm going to JCK 2025. So I'm going to go to, that's one of the largest jewelry conventions in the world. So I'm going to be going there with Shop LC and a whole team of people to look at what the new trends are, look at things, see what we're going to get in on, look at some of the beautiful jewelry that we're going to bring you throughout the rest of the year and even well into 2026. So I've got a pretty cool place to be. That's where I get to hang out. Where do you all hang out? All you fun people out there. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from more than just my buddy Michael out there. What's going on? It's already hit over 100 degrees here in Austin. What did it end up hitting on Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it hit 101.
We're being told it was going to get up to like 105. I don't think it got there, but I was getting like texts on my phone that was like, warning, 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 it's going to be too hot.
I saw 101 on my dash cam on my car.
He saw 101 on his dash cam on his car.
Yeah.
Even the day before that, I think Tuesday was the day it was real bad, but I remember walking out of this building late Monday night, and I felt like I was walking into a blow dryer. It was not pleasant. It was not fun. And it's not even summer yet. It's not even June. We're still in May. We're barely halfway into May, and I'm already melting. I'm already melting. But, okay, look, we've got the matching bracelet. We've got the matching bracelet. This is Shop 4. Comment Shop 4 if you're interested in the bracelet. We have all the sizes available. We're not going to change the price just because of the length on it. We have 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches. We have an insert box clasp right here, nice and simple, nice and easy. Oop, there we go. Let me get somewhere into the camera. Pop that in there, nice and simple. Safety clasp, safety clasp. There you go, nice and secure. Release, release, press down. This is a nice, big, thick insert box clasp as well. It's real easy to operate. If I can do it while talking in front of a camera, then you're going to be able to do just fine getting this onto your wrist. And boy, are you going to love it. 19.35 carats in the 8-inch, and I think that's the one that I have in my hand. And once again, it matches your necklace perfectly. You have your round cut Sleeping Beauty turquoise with your scroll or your beadwork on the perimeter. Then you have your marquise cut rhodolite garnets, your marquise cut tanzanites, and your marquise cut chrome diopsides on your alternating links between your round cabochon cut 7mm Sleeping Beauty turquoises. Turquoises is such a weird plural. It should be like deer, where like turquoise is the plural. Maybe turquoise is the plural of turquoise. What do I know? I'm just here to present the jewelry to you. But anyway, this one's Shop 4. Everyday low price on your beautiful bracelet, $399.99. But after your Live 25, well, guess what? That goes all the way down to $299.99. or just $60 per month on budget pay. So somehow we're sticking to the same price that we had on the necklace. Beautiful. But again, we started late due to those technical difficulties. So knocking over the neck form on the mantle. That's okay. I'm going to get out of the way so I can't knock it over again. What are we moving on to? We're moving on to a pendant, it looks like. Is it with these rhodolite garnets, it appears
It's
to
going to have
be?
turquoise and tanzanite.
Turquoise and tanzanite. Turquoise and tanzanite. Oh. Okay. We're kind of pulling from the other side of the mantle piece. Fine by me.
And then we have a matching ring.
And then we have the ring after the fact. Look at this one. I don't know when this one's coming up. I mean, this knuckle design on this ring coming up eventually. That one just really caught my eye. Somehow, despite the fact that this has one of the rarest gemstones on the planet with your tanzanite, your single generation stone. I was blanking on the name of that mountain earlier, and I felt bad. And it's Mount Meru, actually, and I didn't look that up. I just finally remembered it. I've been in so many directions today. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm just so glad to finally be out here with you to be presenting this beautiful jewelry. And like I said, please comment. Please let me know what's going on out there. The whole point of the live stream is that it is live and it is streaming, and I've got great deals, and I want to hear from you. This is going to be remarkably one of the most affordable pieces in the show. And I don't understand how we do it. Well, I do understand how we do it. I just sometimes need a second to remind myself how vertically integrated we are, how great of a deal we can do on these things. This is 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And you have your cabochon oval cut Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. Then you have all these round cut tanzanites surrounding it in a halo with a rhodium flash on the prongs, giving it that kind of gunmetal gray color that really brings out more color in your tanzanites, your round cut tanzanites. This again also comes with the chain, a 20-inch chain. And once again, I'm going to show you every single clasp on every single piece, whether you like it or not. But you got your lobster claw. Nice and simple. Pull it back. You got the little hoop. Put it through. Let go. There you go. That was your in-flight safety demonstration for how to safely secure your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and Tanzanite necklace on your neck. Yeah, nice, standard, simple, elegant, cable link chain. Wow, that's really catching the light. And I got these big unflattering panel lights up above me in this, our Shop LC live stream studio. Let's get some of the details on that cabochon. I want to let them know exactly what they're getting. This is a 7x5 millimeter, 60 points, so just over half a carat. And then you have your 14 round cut tanzanites weighing 40 points, bringing your total gem weight up to 1 carat. This is, again, of course, 925 sterling silver with rhodium overlay, making it nice and affordable for you. And then after the pendant, we were going to bring you the matching ring. But before we get to that ring, we got to tell you about the price. Everyday low price on Shop LC for tanzanite, for sterling silver, for that rhodium over, for your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is $69.99. Already an amazing deal. That might be the price that you even see. I'm pointing at it from what I can see on the phone. That's pointing at me. But that's not what you're going to pay. That's not what you're going to pay, because you're going to take advantage of that live 25 discount code. Do not forget to put that in at checkout. If you're interested in this pendant, comment Shop 5. After your live 25 discount code, that brings it all the way down to $52.49. Just $52.49, and we're still letting you take advantage of budget pay. But, oh no, not 5 payments. We're only going to let you put it on 4 because the price is too darn low. So your budget payment is $13.12 per month for 4 months. Or, again, though, just one fell swoop, $52.49, and that's still over $50. The advantage of that being that anything over $50 is free shipping. Free shipping.
And we have more quantities on the pendant than we do the ring cutout.
We got some healthy quantities on the pendant, but I cannot say the same for our ring. Although despite our limited quantities, we still have sizes 5 through 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 available to you. And I don't know what we were thinking. With the ring. Look, the details are going to be the same because it's a matcher. It matches that pendant. I'm going to put them right side by side there so you can see. Don't just trust my voice, trust your eyes. That's a 7 by 5 millimeter, 62 point sky blue opaque cabochon tumble Sleeping Beauty Turquoise with its 14 round tanzanites. For some reason, we dropped the price from $69.99 down to $62.99. But even though we did that, look, most places, regular price is $69.99. We already dropped it to $62.99. We're not going to let you do the Live 25 discount code. That would be preposterous, right? Well, guess what? We're not like that. We're still letting you use Live 25, even on the discounted price. Actually, no, this one's funny because I can still see up here it says $69.99, but that's not what you're going to pay. After your Live 25 discount code, that brings your Shop 6 presentation all the way down to $47.24. The budget pay is preposterous. The budget pay is absolutely preposterous. I barely want to say it. 4 equal, easy, interest-free budget payments of just $11.81. So for under $12 a month for 4 months, you can make Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and Tanzanite set in 950 Platinum with rhodium overlay yours. We're calling this the Ocean Bloom Ring. 1 full carat of precious, beautiful, single-source gemstones. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise that can only be sourced from this one mine in, well, it's not even really Tucson. It's about a 2-hour drive outside of Tucson, Arizona. It's near Globe. It's closer to Globe, Arizona. Not ancient. That's a little rude. In an old mining town. And then Tanzanite, exclusively sourced from Arusha in Tanzania, foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Meru. I've been to that mine. I went out there in 2012. We sent a crew out there last year in 2024. When I went in 2014, I want to say it was, I got to go down in the mines because they were still having pretty heavy production. Things were coming out. When we sent that crew last year in 2024, they didn't bother going into the mines because nothing was coming out of the mines. We've been telling you for years it's a single source, single generation gemstone. What does that mean? It means that the mine's basically already exhausted, or there's still a little bit that comes out every once in a while. Ooh, where are these stud earrings?
I might have forgot to take mine.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll keep talking about, I can talk forever anyway about Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, so I will. Yeah, we drove out there into they got the most beautiful sunsets out there. I love going out there when I've had the opportunity. I'm typically, my actual day job isn't to stand up here and talk to you about Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. It's my job to manage the video content team that goes around and does all the filming, makes our promos, does this, does that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. There we go. Look at these split. Here's the earrings that we got. These are your Shop 7. Shop 7. You've got a cushion, a cabochon cushion cut. They have the acrylic disc backs on them. These are kind of neat. I know they look a little funny if you're not familiar with these, but what I love about them is that they're that much more comfortable. I know you're used to those standard butterfly backs. The whole point, well, here, I'll put it back on the stand to better illustrate the point I'm trying to make. So I've put one of these earrings on tight with the acrylic back and one not so tight. Do you see how the one I put on tight is standing up straight, has great posture, is looking you right in the eye? And do you see how the one that I didn't put on tightly doesn't have good posture? It's kind of a shoegazer. That's just kind of like, whatever. Well, giving you that larger surface area on your earring back when put on firmly. It's more comfortable because that tension is being spread out across more area. And it just makes it that much easier for your earrings to stay nice and alert and looking forward and not drooping forward. Because let's face it, the fronts of your earrings are always going to be heavier than the backs. And if that weren't the case, you wouldn't want to put like a counterweight on the back. That's not comfortable. You'd notice that being in your ears. So we put the acrylic disc backs there. And you can pop the acrylic portion of the backs off easily if you're just not a fan. But I think you're going to be a fan. Those are 6x6 millimeter, 6x6 millimeter cushion cut Sleeping Beauty Turquoise gemstones. 6x6 millimeter, 1.69 carats. And then you have 40 round zircons, total gem weight. So that's going to be 20 per ear, of course. Those nice, beautiful, round, cut, sparkling white gemstones, white zircons. Lovely. And what else do we got here? 2.10 carats total gem weight. And these are, of course, 925 sterling silver with your rhodium over. Sound good? I think it sounds great. Actually. Yes, the gemstones themselves are your Sleeping Beauty Turquoises are 6x6 millimeters, but top to bottom, your earrings are 9 millimeters. So you get about a 1.5 millimeters on each edge of it between your white zircons. I only have, if I'm not mistaken, one more pair of earrings in the show. And they're more of a drop style with the acrylic backs, haircuts. So these are the only stud style earrings that I have in the show. And they're a great introduction to Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. A lot of what I have are going to be rings. Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rings, 4 necklaces, and another pair of earrings are what I have left in my show. That's what I have left in my show. But I'd hate for you to miss out on gorgeous stud earrings. Oh, and these are very well reviewed as well. We had Sandra B write in. She's a verified buyer. She gave it a 5-star review. Nice and succinct and to the point, unlike myself. Sandra B, 5 stars. It says, very pretty. They certainly are, Sandra. I'm so glad that you enjoy your stud earrings, your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise stud earrings from Shop LC. But let's get to the price, shall we? Nice and simple. Everyday low price was $69.99. But once again, I don't know why we did it. We took it down to $62.99. That's the right number down to the side there for me?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, it was. It's not a doubt thing. It's just a surprise. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm realizing. I think.
Oh, okay. We had the number. I question it because I thought it was too low, but we actually hadn't put in the $62.99 price in the little number thing in the corner of my eye. So I was looking at the 25% off the $69.99 price, and I thought that was too low. It's lower. It's lower. After your Live 25 discount code on this, our Shop 7 presentation, comment Shop 7 if you're interested in the earrings. Your price will just be $47.24. $47.24, or $11.81 per month. $11.81 per month on budget pay for equal, easy, interest-free budget payments. I mean, we're under $50. We are under $50 for Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. 30-day return policy. If you're not totally satisfied with your purchase, that's fine. Just send it right back and we'll give you a full refund. But this is an amazing opportunity just to test us out. If you're brand new to us, if you're brand new to me, Casey Ford, if you're brand new to Shop LC and everything that we have to offer, this is a great opportunity just to test it out and build the trust. Just understand that we're the real deal, that we're going to send you these amazing things like stud earrings with white zircon, 925 sterling silver. Thanks again, Sandra B, for your 5-star review on those earrings. And thank you to everybody out there watching me. But yeah, chime in. I really want to hear from you. It's really, for me today, a real make or break thing. Like I said, I've got some great opportunities here at Shop LC. Everybody here wears a whole lot of hats, That's another way that we keep the prices low. Yeah, I got Ellie's laughing at me behind the scenes. Like, you're telling me. I know. But again, I'm taking on a lot more responsibility here, and I do love doing these live streams, but I really need to hear from you to help me make my decision whether I'm going to move forward with these going forward, because I get a lot of fun out of it, but it's just a matter of I'm a busy man. I'm a very busy man, and I never like to let go of a thing, especially when I enjoy it. But it might not be very responsible of me to keep doing the live streams. But then again, I don't consider myself the most responsible person, so I guess I'm asking for your permission. Oh no. I know I don't have the time to do it, but Sandra wrote in. She said that she couldn't bear to see me not doing the live stream, so I'm going to keep doing it. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know one way or the other, and it could genuinely impact how much you're going to see me in the future out here, and you won't hurt my feelings one way or the other either. So it is what it is. Guess what's next? It's another Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I know, right? Shocking. Well, this one is shop 8. This one's shop 8, and we are at the 3. It's 3:01, so yeah. I know we started late. I'm not going to be able to go the whole 20 minutes that we are still trying to get the live stream sorted out. So that's why I'm moving as fast as I am. This is an 1 inch and an 1/8, top to bottom, with the bail incorporated into the design of your 20-inch necklace with 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over 925 sterling silver. We'll get into the Joy in a second. The Joy Premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and Orisa Rhodolite Garnet 4.75 Twilight Bloom Pendant Necklace. Another one where, hey, guess what? You get the chain. You get the 20-inch chain with that lobster claw clasp. There you go. Easy to operate right through the ring. There it goes. Let me look at the cuts on this one. Oh, let me show you the back really quickly, too. I know I flashed it really quick. Even the architecture that we put into the back of the pendant, the thing that nobody's going to see but you for the most part, that's the attention to detail that I love. I mean, I've been out to the factories. I've been to the factories in India. It's been a while. Actually, the global head of HR was out here a couple weeks ago, and met with me and a group of people who are, well, I won't get into that part of it, but he asked me, when was the last time you were out to the India facilities? And I was like, it's been a while. So I kind of sounded like I might have to pay another visit, which I don't mind, but it's just an experience I hope everybody at this company gets to have, because it's amazing, the attention to detail, the artistry, the craftsmanship, the work ethic of everybody that's involved in everything that we do to make these beautiful pieces of jewelry. It's absolutely breathtaking. But okay, this being your Shop 8 presentation, again, 925 sterling silver, 18 karat vermeil, yellow gold overlay, rhodolite garnets, which give you that raspberry red garnet color. I know that you think of garnets as being that like Merlot color, that deep dark red. Well, garnets come in a lot more colors than you maybe realized, and they're all natural. A lot of other gemstones, you heat treat them, you irradiate them, you do all these different processes to kind of bring out a different color than the most famous or the most abundant or common color of a gemstone. Not garnets. Garnets, this is how they come out of the earth. This was all Mother Nature. And you have your mixed cuts. You have your round cut, your marquise cut, your marquise, smaller rounds at the east and west stations, and then the larger round cuts at your north and south, and then the 8 additional marquise in your intricately crafted basket of 19. I'm showing, yeah. Ooh, actually, it's rare that I can actually make something that detailed kind of show through on the phone camera, but you can see that basket of precious metal holding everything up. Like the actual width of this, the presentation of it, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, and I believe coming up next we're going to have the matching ring as well. We've got a lot of matching suites today, which is awesome. And all the more reason I'm going to move fast because if once I give you the presentation for the pendant, well, guess what? The ring's going to be the ring. But either way, our everyday low Shop LC price on your pendant is $199.99, or after your Live 25 discount code, that brings it all the way down to $149.99, of course. Or we're back up to our 5 equal, easy, interest-free budget payments of just $30 per month if you want to get the necklace, which I will place on my hand and now bring in, as accompaniment, the matching ring. Check it out. 5.25 carats in your ring. Once again, with the 8 Marquise cut rhodolite garnets and the 4 round cuts. 2 of them smaller round cuts, 2 of them larger round cuts. I like how it's perfectly symmetrical, but that we didn't totally play by the rules by having the larger rounds and the smaller rounds at the sides. Of course, this is a 10 by 10 millimeter, 4 carat cushion cut SBT. That's Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. For those that aren't in the, I'm saying SBT like it's some actual thing that anybody's ever said before or knows. Oh yeah, SBT. Yeah. Oh, you haven't heard of SBT? Yeah, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. 41 points in just 41 points in your 4 round cut rhodolite garnets. But either way, your total gem weight is 5 1/4 carats. Matching ring, another 925 sterling silver, but of course with that 18 karat yellow gold vermeil over top of it. We got plenty of sizes for you. 6 through 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, I'm looking at my details off to the side, and I've had my ring down here, and it's blocked by all these other pieces of information. But hey, look, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. My time is just as precious as yours. Everyday low price at Shop LC. Once again, $199.99, but not for you on this, our Shop 9 presentation. Comment Shop 9 if you're interested. It's not an obligation to buy. It just means that we will send you the link to click on to take you to our website. After your Live 25 discount code, that of course takes it down to $149.99, or just $30 per month on budget pay. I love the combination of colors as well. Just that raspberry red of your Orissa rhodolite garnets. Orissa being a province in, is it a province? I forget the exact term. I mean, is it a state? I'm not sure if it's a state. Either way, it's a region in India. Orissa is where they find and mine this shade of garnet. Actually, I didn't get to go out there or to that particular mine, but we sent Sean Wilsey. If you watch the live broadcast, you know Sean. You better know. I mean, he's a lot more famous than I am. You should follow his podcast. I listen to his podcast every time. I've listened to every episode, and I usually listen the day it comes out. It's called Are We on the Air? It's Sean Wilsey's podcast where he talks about the history of home shopping and the state of home shopping and the future of home shopping, and interviews a lot of people. I mean, we got a real mensch of a home shopping. I don't know what to call. I mean, a legend. Yeah, legend. I don't know why I struggled so hard to come up with them. I kept thinking words and no, it's better. It's more than that. He's a home shopping legend. I encourage. I'm sure he's going to be out there with Uncle's Treasure Chest Find later on tonight with another legend of home shopping, Dan Dennis. I'm no legend. That's why I'm on the live stream, not the broadcast. But hey, I've said it before. I'm saying it again. I get the leftovers. Shop LC, we have a live 24/7, 365 broadcast on the airwaves, going up on the satellite dishes, back down over DirecTV, Dish, satellite, everything. Broadcast is expensive. Live streaming is not. So this is the whole deal. Alex had to step aside for a second. Let me consult my show sheets off to the side here. Okay, so this is going to make the point splendidly. I have 5 of these. I have this one, and I have 4 more. That's it. That's all I have. They can't put this on the TV. They can't do it because it's not worth the broadcast airtime. It's simply not worth it. Even if they sold out instantaneously, they wouldn't make up the amount of money that it costs to just stay on air. That's why I get the leftovers, but that's why I get the best leftovers on the planet. I have 5 and only 5. But because I have 5 and only 5, that's why I get to slash the price. using that Live 25 discount code. That's the drill. That's the deal. That's what we're doing here in the live stream. We have a whole inventory location dedicated to this piece in our warehouse, which is just there on the other side of the parking lot. They probably had 200 of these, and it was in this bin. Now they're down to the last 5. And they sure want that bin to be empty so that we can receive the next, whatever it happens to be, maybe a lab-grown diamond or something like that. We want to put the next 500 of the next piece into that location and move on. That's why I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. That's why I'm bringing it to you at no-brainer prices. This is 100 carats of Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. 100 carats. I mean, it's a bead necklace, but you can see every other piece that I had to present to you in the show. None of these are going to come anywhere near 100 carats. 100 carats. Graduated style where... Okay, so my details aren't even telling me the millimeter size on each of these, so I'm going to put a ruler on. Your focal bead, your front and center turquoise right there, that's a 10 millimeter diameter. And then they have the smaller beads placed between each one, and then, all the way at the smallest. I hate to even call them small because they're 5 millimeters. So you have 5 to, really? Wow. 5 to 10 millimeters, starting with your 5 millimeters and then graduating down, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you get to your 10 millimeter focal bead. Totally. It's an approximation, 100 carats. But, we got some great reviews on this one as well, such as from George C. That's not George Carlin, right? I know it's not George Carlin. I'm teasing. But yeah, George C. wrote in with a 5-star review. Beautiful Sleeping Beauty Turquoise beaded necklace! Exclamation point, heart emoji. Love the design and price. Thank you, Shop LC and Cheryl. I'm not Cheryl. He was clearly watching the live broadcast that I was telling you about with, I guess it could have been Cheryl Ells or Cheryl Briggs. I got a feeling it was Cheryl Ells. No disrespect to Cheryl Briggs. They're both lovely, talented, incredibly knowledgeable people. I'm not going to seize my own gemstone knowledge. I'm an accredited jewelry professional through the GIA and all that fun stuff. But both of the Cheryls are two of the only people who I bow down to when it comes to their gemstone knowledge. Another one that I can't go without saying is Becky Booker. I will always defer to the. Becky Booker has, I would say, forgotten more than I've ever known, but she never forgot anything. She's a steel trap, and those are people where I go home and I relax. They don't go home. They go to dig sites and start digging in the dirt to find their own gemstones and things, and it's their passion is unrivaled in the industry, and I appreciate them so much. But we got to get to your price. We got to get to your price on this Shop 10. Okay. I'm going to Band-Aid rip because this one's going to hurt. This one's going to, not you, it's going to hurt me. Because I know what this means. I know what this is valued. I'm the one who's been to Tucson and have done interviews with Mario, who we used to source the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise from. But even he, as the premier guy who had the stuff, he didn't have enough for us anymore. So we had to start collecting from different vendors all around the globe to put together the parcels to manufacture the jewelry. Mario Cimino. I'm not trying to be offensive with my fake Italian accent, but it's the way that Mario talks, and he's so delightful to speak with. I haven't seen Mario in a while, but I digress. I always digress. Everyday low price at Shop LC, $669.99. Not for you, not today. After your Live 25 discount code, that brings it all the way down to $502.49, or just $100.50 per month on budget pay. 5 equal, easy budget payments. It's that simple. It's that easy. Make this necklace yours. That's another 18 to 20 inch. I should have. Look, it's a Luster Claw clasp. You get the drill. You got your own little the Joy station there. Beautiful necklace and another just great way to get in. Who's not going to compliment you when you're wearing your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise 100 carat necklace? But now we're moving on to the earrings that were so delicately placed on the neck form that your beads had been previously. Our last earrings of the show, DeJoy Premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and Multi-Gemstone 2.15 carat dangle earrings in rhodium over sterling silver. Putting a ruler on them right now so you know that top to bottom measurement, which is, oh, come on. Sometimes I think they do this just to mess with how 1 1/16 of an inch. 1 1/16 of an inch. I like being very precise with it because I care. Because I'm trying to put as much precision into things as our artisans did when they manufactured this piece of jewelry. It's a thing I say all the time, but I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to stop saying it until I stop doing these live streams, which I may or may not do. Tommy Gunn says what this is. Well, this is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Thanks for commenting. This is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Glad to have you out there watching. So yeah, let's tell Tommy what's up. Okay then, or maybe not. Look at the articulation in this. We have, where are these blue appetites? Once we get it in the TV behind me.
Yes.
Once they're there, I'm actually grabbing I'm taking a picture of this one, Elias.
Okay.
That's just for us to... Okay, anybody else out there with any questions, more than happy to answer them. More than happy to let everyone know what's going on here on this, the Shop LC live stream. With me, Casey Ford, getting a good laugh out of it. But here we go. We got some round cut blue appetites here at the station, right below the articulation, where you have your pear cut cabochon, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, or the SBTs. It's not going to catch on. I'm just going to keep calling them that. But you got your beadwork right here surrounding it. Then you have, what are the white gemstones? What are the white gemstones? Those are white zircons in kind of a horseshoe surrounding your larger pear cut cabochon at the bottom, held securely in place by its 3 prongs. And then below it, you have another round cut blue apatite. Blue apatites coming from Madagascar. I'm not talking about being hungry. I know it doesn't take much to make Elias hungry. I know it doesn't take much to make Elias hungry. But no, apatite's a gemstone. Apatite comes from Madagascar. It's just a beautiful blue gemstone. Nice and rare. But look at the articulation on these. Your 1 1/16 inch earrings with your acrylic disc backs. We talked about that with the other earrings. I'm not going to relitigate. I'm not going to go back to it. But there you go. And again, another piece where our everyday low Shop LC price was $89.99. Ooh, before we get to the final price, though, we got Diane H., who gave it a 5-star review. Another nice, beautiful, succinct review. She says, nice. I couldn't agree more, Diane. We're getting a lot of the succinct reviews on our Sleeping Beauty Turquoises. It's almost like it leaves them speechless, which is awesome. But again, everyday low Shop LC price was $89.99. Not today. We took it down even lower for reasons unbeknownst to me and took it down to $80.99. But then from there, we're still letting you apply that Live 25 discount code on this, our Shop 11 presentation. Comment Shop 11, SHOP11, no spaces. It's not an obligation to buy. It just means that we will send you the link behind the scenes. But after that Live 25 discount code, it's going to go all the way down to $67.49 or just $16.87 per month over the course of 4 months. Great deal. Beautiful earrings. You're going to enjoy them. You're going to feel amazing in them.
We're going to actually jump into some floral options next.
Some floral options.
Yes. Let's do our.
Look at these. They've really loaded me up with, and this has to be the majority of our designs. I forgot who it was. If you follow Shop LC on Facebook, there's also a Shop LC VIP club where some of our, we got some serious shoppers there. I'm blanking on her name, and I perhaps wouldn't have wanted to out her anyway, but I remember she was about a month ago sharing some photos of her Sleeping Beauty Turquoise collection, and you don't understand how weird it is to have this much Sleeping Beauty Turquoise like all in one place. And I think the only one who has me beat was that woman in the Shop LC VIP club. Like, her jewelry box of just Sleeping Beauty Turquoise was mind blowing. Just wow, she had quite the collection. I mean, she might have had every single one of these pieces and then some. And if she doesn't, well, if she's watching, she can get in on them. We are down to just sizes 6, 7, and 8 on this one. I showed this one previously very quickly because it caught my eye. Most of our pieces have a very large center focal gemstone, with another exception of a ring coming up later on. But this is one where, as opposed to having a large fancy cut center gemstone, it's just a whole bunch of pear cut Sleeping Beauty turquoises and moissanite in a large design. I'm putting this on my pinky to kind of show you like this. Look at that presentation. I mean, I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna back it up and see how large that is. I just knocked the fireplace backwards on me as well. I think I did. Actually, you don't know. Yeah, well, at least there's no fire in here. If there were, I would have been pants on fire for the entire show. And not in a lying way, just in a, oh no, I'm on fire way. Inch and a half, top to bottom. What a presentation. There are 24 Marquise cut moissanites. Marquise cuts, not here. I'm going to go into teacher mode. Teacher mode with the ruler. All these beautifully set moissanites in your presentation. And then that surrounded by your pear cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And guess what? It's going to be 10 on the other side for a grand total of 20 pear cut Sleeping Beauty turquoise gemstones. Total gem weight 8.35 carats in rhodium over sterling silver. 6, 7, 8, and 9 were there. No, we were out of the 9s. My bad. Yes, 6, 7, and 8. Only have the 6, 7, and 8. I happen to have the size 7, I believe, on my finger. But hey, you're going to get the size that fits you, of course. Rhodium over sterling silver, 8.35. Beautiful design, beautiful presentation, a nice cocktail ring that you're going to get compliments on left and right, no matter what you do. Everyday low Shop LC price on this. This is Shop 12. Comment Shop 12 if you're interested. And all you got to be is interested. All it means is that we're going to send you the link for you to click on so you can look at the same details I'm looking at and make the same informed decision that I sure would make if I were in your shoes at the moment, which I'm not. Everyday low Shop LC price, $269.99. After your Live 25 discount code, you're only going to be paying $202.49 or budget pay $40.50 per month for 5 months. And thank you for the reminder. We are in the middle of we're at the very tip of the spear beginning of our Watch and Win sweepstakes at shoplc.com. So not what I need you to do, but what you should do. You should go to shoplc.com right now. Sorry, I'm just repeating. Go to shoplc.com. On the landing page, off to the side here, you got the Watch and Win sweepstakes. So this is going to be going on until June 25th. Then on June 30th, I think we decided we're going to do a drawing for a Rolex. For a Rolex priced at or valued at somewhere in the neighborhood of $15,000. So you will be entered automatically into a drawing for the Rolex. But there's also 2 daily prizes. The runner-up will receive $100 in Shop LC store credit, which would be enough to buy the earrings. Just saying. But today, The other prize is a 10-karat rose gold morganite, a pair of 10-karat rose gold morganite stud earrings. So go to shoplc.com. You do have to complete the field to enter. There's no purchase necessary. You do have to give us your first name, last name, email address, phone number, birthday. We'd like to know where you heard about us from. I guess you'd say from me, Casey Ford, in the live stream, if that's the deal. But last time we did sweepstakes, we had somebody who was so, I don't want to tell you where I live. I don't want to give you my contact. How would we let you know that you won? Like, look, there's nothing nefarious. That's just the deal. Enter that. Ooh.
Well, they're on the web. They can check out our dollar auction.
Enter the sweepstakes. There's a different prize every day, and you can enter every day between now and June 25th. And every day that you enter, your name will get entered additionally into the drawing for the Rolex, or you can win whatever the daily prize happens to be, or you can also win that $100 Shop LC store credit every single day. So go back every day, do it. There's no purchase necessary, void prohibited, but tiny type stuff. You got it. But now, hey, another cool thing. There's so many ways to shop with Shop LC. There's so many ways to save with Shop LC. Austrian crystals. So Susan just got 3 pairs of Austrian crystal earrings for $3. She paid less than 50 cents per earring, less than $1 per pair. Yes. Okay, here, let's look at this white buffalo. This is another American mine gemstone. This one from Tonopah, Nevada. Tonopah, Nevada. 16 seconds to go. Pivos is winning. This is a white buffalo ring, 21.6 carats, sterling silver, and it's about to go for $33 to Pivos. 3, 2, 1. Sold. Pivos won it for $33. Look at the savings that they got.
Nice.
Yeah, let's look at it. I get kind of addicted to the kind of get addicted to the. Ooh, okay. Here we have a rainbow moonstone, loose gemstone. Ooh, Robin is about to get the most amazing deal I've seen. A rainbow moonstone, 9x6 millimeter, 1.18 carat, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Suzanne sniped her, but Suzanne got it for $2. For just $2. This is why we call them the $1 auctions, because you can get in on things for as low as $1. But unless Suzanne comes in and gets it with the 2, whew, that was drama. Why does anybody want? Who needs soap operas? Who needs all that when you can watch the $1 auctions and just see who's getting deals on things? I love that. Apparently, I'm trying to hurt someone with sabotage.
Let's jump into.
Okay, this is the shop. This was the shop 12. This was the shop. What was? Let me state the price one more time on this one before we move on. My final price on this beautiful cocktail ring. One of the more dramatic designs that I have in my show. For all that carat weight, for your 8.35 carats of turquoise and moissanite set in sterling silver. Only $202.49 for something absolutely exquisite. But again, we had a little side mission talking about our dollar auctions and our sweepstakes before we move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 more pieces and not that much time to get to them all. So we got a lot of, well, actually no, we only have one more suite. So I don't have that much to fall back on. So we're going to put the afterburners in gear and get there. Hey, you know the drill. You know the deal. I've explained it by now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are the sizes we have in our DeJoy Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Multi-Gemstone 4.9 total carat weight cosmic bloom ring in rhodium over sterling silver. Another 925 piece. There we go with our mountain in the background. This is where it is sourced. This is from outside of Globe, Arizona, which is a bit of a detour. We drove out there on the rental car last time I was at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show in Tucson, Arizona. That's held every year in kind of late January, early February. But yeah, the mountain range it comes from has the silhouette of a woman in repose sleeping there. So that's why we call it Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, because of the shape of the mountain range from which it was sourced. I keep saying is sourced, but nothing's coming out of there except for copper these days. They gave up on getting this stuff out of there a while back because it wasn't working out so hot for them. But yeah, we have 36 round pink sapphires. That pink halo of gemstones that you see in the first halo surrounding your fancy pear cut 3.63 carat weight 12 by 10 millimeter Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I know, it's a mouthful. That first halo are round cut pink sapphires totaling 58 points. Totaling 58 points. Ooh, Prati, she commented, Shop 13, and that, of course, is this one. This is your Shop 13 presentation. Thank you so much. Again, it's not an obligation, but then you get to get that link to our website so you can look at the exact same details that I'm looking at, and I hope you enjoy doing so. Then, that second halo of gemstones, those white sparkling gemstones, those are white zircons, 53 of them. And that's not just the halo, they also continue down the shoulders. You have your white zircons on the outer edges of your split shank shoulders, and then you have a row of pink sapphires in the center. This is, of course, rhodium over sterling silver. Loving that pear cut. We've had a lot of pear cuts today. That actually surprises me. This is part of our, I kept saying I was going to get to it, and I'm going to finally do it. This is part of our DeJoy collection. DeJoy, D''Joy, there we go. Our slogan as a company here at Shop SC is delivering joy. We didn't want to go delivering joy all the way across the entire inside of your band. So we abbreviated delivering joy to joy. It sounds a little silly, but we're a little silly here at Shop LC too. So I think it works. I think it works just fine. But here we go on our Shop 13 presentation, which is an incredible deal. Our everyday low Shop LC price was $249.99. But after your live 25 discount code, do not forget to enter that at your checkout, because that's how you get your savings. I want you to save as much money as you possibly can. After your live 25 discount code, you're only going to be paying $187.49 or just $37.50 per month for 5 months on budget pay. There's no interest, there's no fees, there's no credit checks. It's just check the box at your checkout if you want to take advantage of budget pay and split the payments. We will ship it out immediately. It's not layaway. It's just a way to split it up and make things more convenient for you, because we want you to enjoy the jewelry. That's what we're here for. That's what you're there for. We don't want to send it back to the vault. We don't want to send it back into the deep, dark vault where nobody gets to see it, nobody gets to wear it, nobody gets to enjoy it. We want you to have it. We want you to wear it on your finger. We want you to go out to brunch and have people compliment it and tell you how beautiful it looks. We want them to ask you, what is that gemstone? And you're going to tell them, it's Sleeping Beauty Turquoise from Tucson, Arizona, or outside of Globe, Arizona. It's like, I know for anybody who's actually out there, I'm talking very generally, just like, yes, I'm in Austin, Texas, but I live in Pflugerville, but that's just a suburb of Austin. I live in Austin. Just like my mom gets upset when I say I'm from Buffalo, because I'm not from Buffalo. I'm from the city of Tonawanda, New York. And it's like, oh yeah, I am, and I'm proud of it. But horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Like anybody down here, it's the Buffalo area. Just like I'm in the Austin area. Just like Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is kind of, sort of, not quite from the Tucson area. Another pear cut, and another thing about the construction here. I love the chevron prong that we have at the top, keeping the tip of your pear cut gemstone nice and secure, then also secured by your two traditional prongs along the side. I don't even need to, I know my gemstones. Those are some neon apatites if I've ever seen a neon apatite, and I certainly have seen some neon apatites. What's going on here? These are yellow diamonds. 8 yellow diamonds. And that's before I get to the other. Okay. Okay. Here's your golden butterfly with your yellow diamonds. So this is a sterling silver ring. All the white metal that you see is rhodium, which is a rhodium flash over top of your 95 sterling silver. But then on your golden butterfly with your yellow diamonds, you have an 18 karat yellow gold vermeil. But what's this? What's this on the other side? No, I think it's at the bottom there. But yeah, I mean, yep, just confirming. I mean, I knew they were, but it's just one of those too good to be true things. Those are pink diamonds.
I did not see that.
Those are pink diamonds. You have your golden butterfly on this side with your yellow diamonds. Then you have your rose gold butterfly on the other side. I have that backwards. Here's your golden butterfly. Here's your rose golden butterfly with pink diamonds. So you've got 16 diamonds in total. 8 of them fancy yellow color, 8 of them fancy pink color on either shoulder in your butterflies. We also have the Malgache Neon Apatites sourced from Madagascar, giving you that big, bright blue, transparent gemstone look. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't seen too many pieces where you have the Apatites and the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, but they sort of have the beautiful Robin's Egg opaque blue, and then a very similar blue in a transparent gemstone. And another incredibly well-reviewed, and I am not surprised at all, piece. Anna S., she wrote in with a 5-star review, "Gorgeous! All caps! Exclamation point! A very stunning ring with beautiful gemstones accentuating the star of the show." She talks like I talk. I'm sorry, Anna. It almost feels like an insult. So elegant, comfortable to wear. All eyes will be on that ring when you wear it. I love it. Anna, you should be out here talking instead of me. That's a beautiful review. I'm so glad that you wrote in, and I'm so glad that you love your ring. It really is a showstopper. Robert wrote in with a 5-star review as well. As good as you get. Absolutely, Robert. And then also Barbara. Stunning. Everyone admires it. It said everybody. Everyone admires it. They certainly do, and they certainly will. When you take advantage of this, our Shop 14 presentation, which, again, we're talking about diamonds. We're talking about yellow gold over. We're talking about rose gold over. We're talking fancy colored diamonds. We're talking Malgache Neon Apatite and Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Total gem weight, 4.6 carats. That's significant. This is a beautiful ring, beautifully reviewed, and amazingly priced. Our everyday low Shop LC price is $229.99. But after your Live 25 discount code, it's only going to be $172.49 or just $34.50 per month on 5 equal, easy, interest-free budget payments. Incredible. I mean, that's one of my favorites. I love that cocktail ring for just how much it stands out amongst a lot of the other more solitaire style rings. But that one's definitely one of my favorites amongst the ones that do have a very clear focal presentation. We've got 2 pendants left in the show, and one of them is coming up right now, and it will have the matching ring. So let me show both of these really quickly. But we will start with the pendant, then we will follow it up with the ring. This is... I've had a lot of rhodolite garnet in the show as well. And we're moving at a clip. I know we started late, technical difficulties. I was here ready to go, and then computers just didn't want to behave too well this afternoon. So, but once they did, we were out here. We've been presenting these beautiful Sleeping Beauty Turquoises. This one is an inch and 3/8, an inch and 3/8, top to bottom, from the top of the bale to the bottom of the pendant. This is a 20-inch necklace. The chain is included, lobster claw clasp. I'm not even going to unclasp it because we got too much to get to in these last 20-ish minutes of the show. But yes, we have those. Ooh, those are radiant ember garnets. I misspoke by calling them rhodolites. Very similar color. And baguette cut zircons and some round cut zircons. 42 round cut zircons. And those are just, the round cut zircons are just, almost dropped my ruler. The outer scalloped edges. Then you have your taper baguettes in between each one of your radiant ember garnets. And of course, your 16 by 12 millimeter oval cabochon, 7.3 carat weight Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. This is one of the largest individual Sleeping Beauty Turquoises I have in the entire show. I'm about to follow it up with, the ring with a center gemstone of the exact same size. So this might be one of the, not the largest total gem weights. That would have been for the bead necklace or that cocktail ring. But yes, Radiant Ember Garnet. I talked about Garnet a bit before when we did our rhodolite, where that's the natural color that they come out of the ground with. Your Radiant Ember shifts a little bit more to the reddish, purplish part of the spectrum. Really think of those last embers of a fire burning out. If you have a campfire where there's no more flames, just the glow. Late at night where you're just starting to fall asleep at it, but making sure that it burns down as low as it needs to so it's safe to walk away from. Your 8 oval cut Radiant Ember Garnets. Those are 5 by 3 millimeters, totaling 2.19 carats. Your total gem weight on this is over 10 carats at 10.3. Wow. Another 95 sterling silver with, of course, 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over the top. Let me show you the back here. Pen as well, and just all the work that we put into that one. Another well-reviewed one, Angela P. wrote in with a 5-star review. A very pretty, huge turquoise is the center of this piece. The Radiant Ember Garnets really bring it to life, and then the white zircon brings the sparkle. Absolutely, Angela. Another well-written review from Angela, who might as well be the one out here doing the presentation. She sent us a photo of it as well, just to prove that she got it and she loves it. There it is. Oh, is that in one of those light-up boxes?
I think so.
I think that was in one of the light-up boxes, and it was kind of blowing out the gemstone color. That didn't look as, well. Again, beautiful piece. An amazing price. Let's get down to it, shall we? $369.99 every other day, but not here at Shop LC. After your Live 25 discount code, it goes all the way down to $277.49 or just $55.50 per month for 5 months on budget pay. But, I mean, for one of the largest pendants in the show, to be significantly under $300, I mean, go anywhere else. Go to any brick and mortar jeweler and ask to see those Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. They're not even going to know what you're talking about because, as I said when I was having my little Goldilocks monologue, big national retailers aren't going to be able to get in or source the type of small parcels that you need to put together to have a collection of Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. You really need a company like ours that has the contacts, that has the relationships, that has the buying power and the trust to get in on even the rough that then we send directly to our manufacturing facilities where they make the jewelry themselves. That's the other part of that DeJoy stamp I was talking about. That also means that we made it ourselves. We cut out all the middlemen. Our parent company manufactured it. They sent it right to us. I bring them out to you, and then we ship it out to you. I know that may not seem like that big of a deal, but if you really go, nuts and bolts with a lot of different jewelry companies, you would be surprised how it's like somebody buys the gemstone, sells the gemstones to a manufacturer, and then they source out somebody who does the design, who then does this. That gets ordered, then it goes to somebody who then distributes to a different regional conglomeration of jewelry stores. But then from that point, somebody else does the inventory for that particular. It's so easy to end up with a dozen people in the way between the gemstone that came out of the earth in Arizona to get it back into a jewelry store in Arizona. It's embarrassing, really, but us get it from the people out there, send it to Jaipur, India, bring it here to Austin, Texas, ship it to you. Is that simple? Is that easy? Do you understand how we give you these prices? All of a sudden, well, we have the ring. We have the matching ring with the Radiant Ember Garnets, sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 available to you. And guess what? It's also $369.99 every other day of the week. This is Shop 16. Comment SHOP16, no spaces, in the chat if you want it. We'll send you the link. You can take it from there. Just don't forget that Live 25 discount code, which will take your price all the way down to $277.49 or just $55.50 per month for 5 months, thanks to interest-free budget pay.
gonna do next. Ours.
I know it's a bit funny too when you got the thing all big and bold in the picture behind me, and I'm holding it like smaller up front. But I want to give you that motion. I'm trying to show you how the light, how the radiant amber garnets and the white zircons catch the light, how it sparkles, how even though look, it's not going to sparkle because it's an opaque gemstone with your turquoise, but the way that it gleams, the way that you can tell. Look, can you tell how many panel lights I have above me from the reflection in the surface of the turquoise? Can you? But it's it's not really real until you get it on your finger and you understand what you're dealing with. It's one thing to see a picture of it; it's another thing to see it in motion. But again, it's like looking at a photo of the Grand Canyon versus actually being there and getting to experience all of its majesty, like with all of your senses, with both eyes and stereoscopic view, and just get the gravity of it. And you're not really going to appreciate the color, the clarity, the beauty, the majesty of your ring until it's on your finger. And man, the way that you're going to feel the first time that you wear this out, and almost immediately somebody's going to compliment it and say how beautiful it looks. It's going to make your day. So make your own day by getting in on these pieces.
And our next auction is going to be limited quantity. We have 10 available in our 4 sizes.
Like I've said, I've got the leftovers. I've only got 10. Split amongst a handful of sizes. It's an 11 by 9 millimeter, 2.94 carat Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. Total gem weight on this is 5.35 carats. Then we have 8 additional round cut Sleeping Beauty Turquoise gemstones. And are those chrome diopsides? They sure look like it. They sure look like a bunch of chrome diopsides in a fancy
8 and 64 moissanite.
It's 64 moissanites. 64 round cut moissanites in a first halo surrounding your massive cabochon SBT. Then you've got an outer halo of moissanites. And then you have your round cut Sleeping Beauty turquoises, 8 in total. Boom, 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 boom. And then you have your fancy pear cut chrome diopsides, giving you the green, giving you that green in their fancy cuts, interspersed between your round cabochon Sleeping Beauty turquoises. Those pear cut chrome diopsides are 4 by 3 millimeters, totaling 1.07 carats. Your total gem weight is 5.35 carats. This is another rhodium over sterling silver piece. I like this one as well. Bit bold going with that robin's egg blue alongside your forest green of your chrome diopside, sourced exclusively back in the day from Siberia, but no more. Because we don't really want gemstones from there anymore anyway. And also, it's been too cold to mine. Even in the best of times, you could only mine for a couple to 3 months out of the year due to the permafrost in the region where that gemstone is sourced. And again, your sparkling moissanites that diffract the light even more aggressively than a diamond does, which is why the world's been falling in love with moissanite. And guess what? This is shop 17.
Correct.
And we have an amazing price for you. Because every day at Shop LC it would be $199.99, but not for you. Not today. After that live 25 discount code, we're down to just $149.99 or $30 a month for 5 months on budget pay. But $149 for, look at this basket of silver with that rhodium over. What a beautiful ring. What a beautiful piece. What a beautiful gemstone. I'd love to hear your questions. I'd love to hear your comments. I want to know what you think about Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I want to know what's up out there.
Keep it up with the chrome diopside.
We got another piece. This is the last of my rings that doesn't have a strong central focal gemstone. We got the floral design, and we got 3 chrome diopsides. So we're still in the chrome diopside territory. Less aggressive on this one. It's just the 3 round cuts at the center of each one of your floral patterns. Each floral pattern having, of course, 6 marquise cut. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise is creating your petals. Oh, by the way, that number right there, that's our personal shopper number. If you're just not in the mood for that Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, or you liked one of them but you couldn't quite remember what the shop number was, or you just want whatever, well, call that number, 888-835-2237. You will get a live representative on the phone. They will take care of any of your needs. We sell a lot more than just Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. We sell a lot more than just jewelry. People don't understand that we get amazing closeout deals that we pass on to you for skincare, makeup, handbags, fashion, kitchen gadgets, home decor, geodes, all kinds of fancy, fun, cool stuff, toys, drones. There's really no end to what we offer here at Shop LC. We are voracious. Like I said, there's no limit to the ways that you can shop with Shop LC, between the $1 rising auctions on the website, between this, the live stream, between our live broadcast, between our mobile app, between our website, between our clearance tab. We're everywhere. We're maybe the best kept secret in amazing savings. 3.8 carats total gem weight between your 18 Marquise Cabochon cut Sleeping Beauty Turquoises, totaling 3.75 carats. Then we've got your 3 chrome diopsides at the center of each one of your 3 flower petals. Boom, boom, boom. The Joy 925, of course. Look at the thick shank on this as well. It's just really a hefty presentation with your 925 sterling silver with your rhodium over. Get a little further back so it's a little bit more in focus. There you go. Let me show you that. Look at the undergallery and how they've even incorporated a bit of a petal design into the undergallery of your ring. Just another piece of mind, more attention to detail. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. To quote somebody who used to work here a very, very, very long time ago, nobody would have gotten that one. Or actually, if Michael's still watching, maybe, I don't even know if Michael would have gotten that one if he's still watching. Maybe, no, he's a night owl anyway. It's not quite past his bedtime over there in the UK. Amazing low price on this one. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everyday low price at Shop LC on this. Shop 18. Shop 18 is $229.99. After your Live 25 discount code, $172.49. Just $172.49 for Sleeping Beauty Turquoise in this beautiful floral design, or $34.50 per month for 5 months on budget pay. Another amazing deal on another fascinating, beautiful gemstone sourced exclusively from Arizona in these United States of America. I've got 3 rings and a pendant left to go. We are moving at a clip today. I saw how many pieces we had. I saw, due to our technical difficulties, how late we started, and I got a little nervous that, how am I going to get through all those pieces? I'm usually talking my brains out, and I can barely get through 15. Well, I don't know. I've either been particularly focused, and that doesn't feel like it's the case, or I don't know what's up. Maybe I'm just getting to the details quicker because, of course, every single piece is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, and once again with mean green chrome diopside. More of that green Russian emerald gemstone that gives you that deep, dark forest hue. This one, of course, is also rhodium over sterling silver, but we have some 14-karat yellow gold vermeil here on the shoulders, giving you a cool little scroll work design. I'm loving the scalloped edges along your round cut cabochon. Total gem weight on this is 2.8 carats. 2.8 carats in your beautiful 925 sterling silver DeJoy premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise and chrome diopside ring. That's a 9mm diameter, 2.43 carat Sleeping Beauty Turquoise to be precise. And then we have those 22 chrome diopsides. It's really 20 in that halo, and then you get one additional one per shoulder, bringing your numbers all the way up to 22 for those Chrome diopsides. I love the scalloped edged, as I was saying. I love how the detail work they put into the 18 karat yellow gold over in that scrollwork design. The filigree work, probably a more accurate way to describe that. I don't always find the best word on my first pass, but hey, talking a lot out here. Filigree. Sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this one. And everyday low Shop LC price of just $139.99. But not for you, not today, not on this Shop 19 presentation. After your Live 25 discount code, that brings it all the way down to just $104.99. Or $21 a month on budget pay. Interest free. No credit check, no fees, no nonsense. Just savings here at Shop LC. And now we're on to our last suite of the show. I have the final pendant, and after the final pendant, I'm going to have its matching ring. And after the matching ring, I've got one last ring. One last ring. We did it. We're getting through all of it. I don't know how. I'm as shocked as you are. Nobody's more shocked than I am that I actually got through 20, what was this, 20, 21, 22? 22 pieces. That might be the most pieces I ever got through. And I did it in almost less than, I think we're going to go a little bit over 4 p.m., but we didn't start till 20 minutes past the top of the hour. So
Yes, we did.
we'll what they call in the football, extra minutes or extra time.
Or OT.
Yeah, like I'm real. We should just start using that. Like I'm always into extra time during my live streams. We have 1.25 inches on this. Your DeJoy Premium Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Moissanite Royal Bloom 4.4 total gem weight pendant necklace with 20-inch chain in 925 sterling silver with 18 karat yellow gold overlay. Beautiful piece, another fancy pear cut, 13 by 9 millimeter. 13 by 9 millimeter Sleeping Beauty Turquoise that weighs 3.68 carats. 3.68 carats in that thing right there. That big old pear cut cabochon. Whew, it's a big one. And then guess what? It has 77 moissanites. 77 moissanites. And that little scallop, those 5 at the top. That little path there with another 5. Those 3, those 3, those 5, those 5. Oh, another round cut there, another round cut there. And then a whole border of sparkle that the entire thing is inscribed by. And again, I haven't driven this point home as aggressively as I typically do because I've been trying to move through all the pieces. But every single one of those gemstones, all 77 moissanites, and that one big giant pear cut turquoise are individually hand set by our expert craftspeople. You have to, you can't just dump 77 moissanites into the top of the machine and then it just hammers it all together like some Acme thing in the background, like the old animations. You have to be sitting there at your jeweler's bench, individually setting each one of those moissanites one by one by one by one. And to have done it so expertly, to have done it with such even spacing, to have done it with such beauty and elegance, to conform to this, and to have the prongs not become too distracting, and to keep them as even as they are kept. Even though we have how many of these?
We are looking at a quantity of 22.
We have 22 of these. I mean, imagine your workday being to put together 22 of these. And I know that they're all identical, but they're still, each one is an individual work of art, even though it has to get made. And look, 22, is this what we have left? I'm sure there were probably 200 of this when we first got it in. But to have designed it, to have accumulated all the moissanites that we need, to have accumulated the precious metals, to have found that beautifully huge Sleeping Beauty turquoise that was just perfect to tumble polish into that fancy pear cabochon shape. Stunning. Every other day of the week, $229.99 on this, our Shop 20, Shop 20 presentation. $229.99. Great deal. You get the chain. You get the necklace. You get all 20 inches of it. But after your Live 25 discount code, that brings it all the way down to $172.49, or just $34.50 per month 5 months, budget pay. You know the drill. I don't need to keep saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it. If you want to spread out those payments, there's not many ways to do it more easily than with budget pay. Well, we are moving on to the matching pendant, and guess what?
No, you have more on the ring than the actual pendant.
We've got more in the ring, but then again, you're going to want to get your individual size when it comes to the ring. What sizes do we have?
Yes, we have sizes
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on your ring. We got more total, but we probably have less individually in whatever your size so happens to be. It's once again the 13 by 9 millimeter, 3.65 carat cabochon pear cut Sleeping Beauty Turquoise at the center. And where were the extra? Well, okay, I guess the shoulders. If you thought 77 was a whole bunch of individually hand-set moisanites, well, that's nothing, because this time I got 90. 90 moisanites, all individually hand-set, totaling 75 points, or 3/4 of a carat. Such a regal design. That's why we're calling this the Royal Bloom ring, with your gigantic pear cut. I know it's complicated, the chevron prong at the tip of a lot of our other pear cuts. I don't know why, but we just had a lot of pear cuts today. But this time we have 2 prongs at the top, 2 prongs at the bottom. Here is what I was describing, where you get a few more moisanites than you did in your pendant, because these streams of sparkle continue and plunge down the shoulders of your ring. I will show you the under gallery of this one as well. I will show you the under gallery as well. But this is the side you're going to see. This is the side everybody's going to see. This is the side that everybody's going to compliment you on as they see you wear out into the world with that robin's egg blue hue of your beautiful Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. And guess what? We're matching the price on the pendant, the matching pendant. I'll put them both on my hand so you can see. Although if you see one, you've kind of seen the other for the most part. $229.99, but after your Live 25 discount code, your ring is just $172.49, or $34.50 per month, thanks to budget pay. Thanks to budget pay. Thank you, budget pay. You're welcome. This is Shop 21, Shop 21, SHOP 21, no spaces. Comment that in the chat if you want the link to your ring. Your beautiful ring. Again, 925, sterling silver, nickel free, with that 18 karat yellow gold vermeil over, giving you that beautiful buttery yellow shimmering gold color that you know, that you love. We're just able to bring it to you at that much more affordable of a price because of it. And if I am not mistaken, that brings us to the grand finale, the last ring of the whole show of our Sleeping Beauty Turquoise presentation on the Shop LC live stream with me, Casey Ford. And again, I will not be seeing you next week. I might, maybe, depending on how I'm feeling, see you the week afterwards. But 3 weeks from now, I'm not going to see you because I got places to be, people to see, places to go. I will be in Las Vegas for the JCK 2025 show with some of your actual beloved hosts like Heather Chambers and Cheryl Ells, and Chuck Clemency's going to be out there with me as well as Courtney Perna. We're going to be out there we're going to be doing some live remotes, not the same as a live stream, live remote being for the broadcast, but we will be broadcasting live from Las Vegas to bring you some amazing deals on gold and on lab-grown diamonds. Granted, that's not until June 7th and 8th, I believe, are the dates of the actual live streams. So I'm getting way ahead of myself here. But that's what I'll be up to in 3 weeks. Next week, I got a town hall, and I also have a meeting with the president. Not the president, but president of our company. Not, the president. That would be weird. Awkward. So that's why you won't be seeing me next week. And like I said, I'm taking on some new responsibilities here at Shop LC, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be continuing with these live streams. That's why I particularly would love to hear from you. Let me know how I've been doing. Let me know if you still want me out here. I haven't made up my mind one way or the other yet, but it's something I need to really prioritize and consider But if I know that there's people out there that enjoy me coming out here and doing this, it's going to make the decision a lot easier for me to make. Because I do like being out here. I do love being able to share the stories, share the details, share the knowledge that I've accumulated in my 16 and a half years here at Shop LC. Where I do this not because I think I'm great on camera. I do it just because I know that I have the stories to tell. I know that there's not many people left here from 8 years ago that can say something like, oh yeah, I drove out to the actual Sleeping Beauty Turquoise mine and I got to look at the other side of the mine, the photo that we're typically going to share and show, and how it was already barbed wire fences and construction and mining and no trespassing type stuff. There's only so many people who actually get to go out there on the road and do the grunt work to get out there and see what the actual story is. And I like sharing those stories. So that's why I do what I do out here. But again, let's get to our grand finale ring here. That is a round cut 12 millimeter Sleeping Beauty Turquoise weighing 5.5 carats. Then we have 36 fancy pink sapphires on each one of the petals of your multi-gemstone floral ring. So on each petal, you got your three round cut pink sapphires, and then those white gemstones. What are the white gemstones? Those are moisanites once again, with all their beautiful radiant sparkle. So between each one of your pink sapphire petals, you've got your 4 moisanites set in white metal prongs. I've talked about this every other time I've been out here. Just the color blocking, where we tend to put our colored gemstones in colored metal prongs, and then we put our white gemstones in white metal prongs. Just gives you that blocking where you see that white space, that white shape of the 4 on the outside of your petals with your pink sapphires. This is, of course, 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. This is the only rose gold piece I have. I actually really like that a lot. Just giving you that kind of pinkish, coppery, rosy color, which I think is a really good contrast to that robin's egg blue. It's giving it that earthy, pinkish tone. 925 nickel-free sterling silver, of course, is the core metal of it, but then we just have that vermeil rose gold over, but not on the white prongs, so your sparkling moisanites in place. Total gem weight is 6.6 carats on this, our Shop 22 presentation. Comment Shop 22 if you are interested in the grand finale piece. The grand finale piece with its 48 round moisanites totaling 43 points. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9, and our 36 round sapphires totaling 67 points, or 2/3 of a carat, let's call it. But again, total gem weight 6.6 carats. Beautiful robin's egg blue bezel set, 12 millimeter diameter cabochon Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Another incredible low Shop LC price. $329.99 every other day of the week, but it's not any day of the week. Actually, let's get to these reviews first. I'm gonna leave you hanging just a little bit longer because this is a really well reviewed one. Beverly wrote in with a 5-star review. Would have matched in with my gold. Would have matched in with my gold I wear. Well, I guess she has a lot of rose gold in her. I was about to say inventory in her jewelry collection. Then we had Rita write in with her 5-star review. Lovely design, liked it very much. Good value for the money. I couldn't agree more, and I haven't even gotten to the price yet. So, but we're going to get to that right now. I just want to make sure I didn't leave those reviews hanging because look, you don't need to take my word for it. You should take the word of the customers out there who have already received their ring and fallen in love with it. Everyday low price at Shop LC, $329.99 after your Live 25 discount code, which you need to remember to put in at checkout. That brings it all the way down to $247.49, or just $49.50 per month for 5 months on budget pay. Gorgeous ring, our only rose gold over sterling silver presentation of the show. Had some people out there watching, with, such as Gabby, such as Anmol, such as Cute Fan, New Orleans Girl, Isaac Abadi, Well, I know who Just Jen is. That's cheating. Glad to have you out there. Glad to have you shopping. Again, that one's Shop 22. That is our grand finale for this live stream. As I've been saying, you're not going to see me next week. You might see me the following week, and you're absolutely not going to see me in 3 weeks because I'll be in Vegas. But again, I'm Casey Ford. I've enjoyed all my time out here presenting all this beautiful jewelry to you, and you've given me the greatest gift that you can give me, which is your time, which is precious, and I know that you don't spend that lightly, and you really shouldn't. So that you've shared some of that time with me means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and have a great day.
Sí, ya acaba.
¿Se puede?
Sí. Gracias.